Good evening, fiber buddies. I will not be coming on camera tonight because I look a hot mess. Anyway, I was just coming because I have a couple of updates. Number one, this yarn right here, I was able to get a translation for it. This is written in French, first of all, and this is a company which is still in business. It's called Lane. In fact, that cotton yarn, that Pima cotton that I have, the Lane Secura, it's the same company that made that yarn. That cotton yarn that I don't like, you know, the lighter colors, the packets that I was showing you again on yesterday. Same company. Anyway, this yarn was discontinued years ago, and the brand was called Deauville. That was the name of the yarn. And after I got the translation, don't ask me what it said, but I did get the translation, and that's how I found out it was French. And so I saw it was some of it on sale online. But anyway, once I got the translation, I was able to find out what it is. And so it is indeed a fiber yarn. I figured that it was because the way it looks and feels and everything. I said, this is a fiber yarn. I just don't know what fiber it is. Well, it is part linen, part silk, and part, golly, what's the other one? I'm just saying linen and silk because the other part was so low, like only 4 or 5%, but it's mainly linen, mainly. And then it's like 80% linen, 20% silk, and I'm not sure if it's mulberry silk because there's different silks. In fact, I need to find out, and I'll go back to the Little Knit site to find out. I know this is silk, but it is not mulberry silk. But I'm thinking this could be mulberry silk spun by the silkworm, because you know this is mulberry silk and it has the same appearance. The sheen just isn't as prevalent, you know, as on this. But anyway, and then this is out because I did decide I'm going to make my sister, since I have 4 of these, and my plan was to make the happy shawl or either the reading shawl. I think I will just make my sister the happy shawl with this, and then I'll make myself a happy shawl with the other 2. I can always get something else later. I'm quite sure silk at some point will go on sale again for that cheap price, and you know, maybe someday down the line I can get some more, because I'm just happy to be able to get a silk blanket. Let me zoom out. Oops, sorry, and my fingers are in the way. Oh, and then this, I'm just showing you the update on this. I finished out that skein. I didn't finish it out, but it got to the point where I knew I wasn't going to get another row, and so I ended it on, I thought I would get like 115 rows. No, those rows got longer and longer and longer, of course, and when I got to row 100, I knew I could probably do a few more rows, but it has to end on an even row. It would have had to have ended at least on row 110 for it to level out correctly with decreasing, because you want it to be even, 100 rows for the increase and 100 rows for the decrease. So I have now started to decrease, and I've gotten up about maybe 10 rows, and it's going pretty fast. And you can see how it's shaped. Okay, you've got this side, which I've already shown you, you know, for the width. So at the end, when you start bringing it in, as you can see, it looks like a square. So as I continue, once I get to row 200, it will be a big giant square. It's going to be huge, a lot bigger than what I thought. And so I'm going to have extra yarn because it's only going to take 2 more skeins. So I'm going to have 2 skeins left over of this yarn, and I think I may make a bag with it or something like that, because it's so much in the skein. So it'll be enough to make something. I could probably get a shawl out of it. The reading shawl would be nice made with that. It would be enough to do that. I'll come up with something to make with it, but I'm happy to have some left over. I'm thankful. So that will allow me to have a blanket and then some. Okay, you guys, I think that was it. That's all I had to say. So yeah, I made the decision. I will go on and make my sister the happy shawl. And so once I finish this, and this will be finished probably by this time next week. And so once this is finished, I will get those hanks unwound into a ball and get started on my sister's happy shawl. And then I will talk to you later, and may God bless you all. Bye-bye.